Respect, my genuine love, respect page. I should appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. I hope your day's coming along well so far. Have a safe week, protect your energy, because not everybody's having your time. Yo, what's wrong with people? No, for real. What the heck is wrong with people? Yo, you ever had to reevaluate your thought process? Thought process, you working today? Hold on, it's registered, it's working. You ever had to reevaluate your thought process with reevaluate your thought process when you're big single? No, it's the thought process for me. You know when you big single, minding your business with the minding your business, and when you real life, like, it's not that you're antisocial. Nah. When you know, you know. When you have peace with yourself, nobody bothering you. Nobody bothering you. No, because you ain't letting nobody bother you. It's a thought process to me. Why is it when you big single and you real life big single, why is it nobody wants you? No, it's the thought process for me. I never understood this. Soon as you get in a relationship, everybody got something to say. Like, how you doing? Oh, you know how to say hi. How many times I done saw you out of a million days? It be the thought process for me. All that alone, you see random people coming out of the woodwork that you wouldn't even thought that they would give you time and day. And you're reevaluating your thought process, saying yourself is, oh, I exist to you. It's the thought process for me. Oh. Not even your exes is checking for you. What the hell? You know life good. Hey, man. It's the thought process for me. When you reevaluate your thought process and say that you're really at peace with yourself, but why is it when you're big single, it's so quiet? Hello? Come over here. Anybody wants to have a decent conversation? You gotta reevaluate your thought process nowadays. For real. Motherfuckers don't have common sense. Let alone, they don't even know how to have a conversation. Communication. Yeah, it be the thought process for me. Sometimes I be wondering, who is the norm? Where they at? Because it's not the norm not to communicate back. Hello. Communication. I know they said 6 feet apart. But who are you? Ma'am, sir, how you trying to get to know me? But you don't speak. How is it going to work? Hello? I can't read your mind. We ain't doing that. It's the thought process for me. You know, when you big single and you reevaluate your thought process, like, you know what? I've been good to myself. When that time comes and that genuine person comes, you know, with God, protection for God's direction, you know, when God places that one in your life, value their time. Because when God sends someone into your life, ooh, it's for the right reasons. Not just like you want to talk about little your friend with your eyesight, okay? Or your pockets, because you know about true love. But it would never feel like what you experienced in your past. When the real one comes into your life, they ain't wearing the mask to fake gaslight you. When they're genuine real to themselves, they're willing to be real and genuine to you. Without wearing the mask to fake gaslight you. They want to be your piece, not allow you to pick up the pieces within. Because of someone's projection on your mindset, allow you to feel that you're unworthy of yourself, or you have to sit there and question yourself. When the real one comes to your life, that trauma door is closed for the right reason. It's better days ahead, God says. True love is real. True love is one of a kind with the right one that's truly for you. Someone's willing to be your piece in a healthy way. You know, meet you halfway, and it's a two-way street. I'm in tune with you, you in tune with me. You know, someone that's genuinely in tune with you, and they don't have malicious intentions. And it's a two-way street when it comes to respect. You know, that energy hit different. When someone wants to really value your time and show you that they can bring the best out of you when it comes to love. But you got to be genuinely at peace with yourself to understand the assignment that when God sends the right one into your life to value your time, true love is real. I should appreciate time to the genuine ones only. Protect your energy, because not everybody's having your time. Just because they gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because they overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. You are genuinely love all the right people. You are genuinely respected all the right people. Angels be sure you respect 365 days with no malicious intentions to bring harm to the others around you. Never allow the enemy or hate disguise or personal malicious intentions psych you out your thought process on your freedom or your eyes or your pockets, because they have malicious intentions and they don't mean well and they don't want to see you elevate. But that was never part of God's plan when He came to you. God wants you to elevate. God did not install within you to give up, live in fear, or be discouraged. God installed patience within you. God installed these tools within you so you can elevate and become your best self-vision of yourself. Self-awareness, self-healing, self-respect, self-peace, self-control, self-discipline, self-confidence, self-care, self-value, self-love, self-worth, and self-patience and healthy boundaries. You know, God allows you to see that you can become your best self-vision of yourself. Because God allowed you to see another day. And God was patient with you. So you can be patient with yourself. You know, these tools that God installed within us is long life tools. To understand ourselves, to love ourselves, to respect ourselves, to respect our neighbor. You may not like your neighbor. It's okay. And it's okay, neighbor, that you don't understand that God is working in this child of God's favor at the end of the day. It's not meant for you to understand. But what that child of God overcame, dealing with trauma from a young age, sexually assaulted, violence, you put a name to your book, they become a best self-vision of themselves. Regardless of what trauma they endure as adults. Dealing domestic violence, you put a name to your book. Whatever sickness, you put a name to your book. Unhealthy relationships, family members, somebody brainwashing them, you put a name to your book. They overcame it, neighbor. Never judge a book by its cover. Sitting there judging God's work, you questioning God at the end of the day. And you only playing in your own face. And when you're tuned into God, you don't gotta fake gaslight nobody. And when that child of God is trying to elevate and become their best self-vision of themselves, they know how to stay in their own lane and be at peace with themselves without wearing a mask. When they tune into themselves, they tune in to respect their neighbor without having malicious intentions. They're just trying to elevate and become their best self-vision of themselves, neighbor. So continue to elevate and become your best self-vision of yourself and be miserable within your own lane, because you don't want to see somebody elevate faster than you. Misery loves company. It's the mindset for me. But you don't entertain somebody and they try to go back and forth with you with words, you gotta be careful who you allow to get your energy. Because not everybody's having your time. They're not. God's allowing you to elevate. God allows you to see your best version of yourself. The enemy wants to psych out your thought process and allow you to feel like, you know what? I got one up on you today. I want you to give up. I want you to live in fear. I want you to be discouraged. I don't want you to elevate. God didn't install that within you. God installed patience within you so you can heal within and understand that with patience, with time, with change comes growth and true understanding of self, and that you can become your best self-vision of yourself. And when it starts with Him, you gotta genuinely mean it and mean what you say. Stay true to yourself. You can't have one foot in one door, one foot in another door, wearing a mask, trying to tune into yourself. It's not gonna make sense. But change comes growth, where growth comes true in yourself and yourself. To understand when it comes to trauma healing, it's not gonna be easy. And never allow the enemy of hating disguise or personal intentions psych you out your thought process and all your beliefs. Gonna be an overnight process. It's a process within a process. You showing up for yourself, to mean what you say and stay true to yourself, to love yourself, to respect yourself. You don't gotta be a hater in disguise, but you can respect yourself as you to become your best self vision of yourself. To know that at the end of the day, regardless if you see a neighbor elevate and become a best self vision of themselves, you can do it too. It's called respect. You may not have to like somebody because they're elevating faster than you, or they loving themselves to understand and respect themselves, or they in tune with God. Just because you're not, and you don't like to see someone happy, stay in your lane, neighbor. It's called respect at the end of the day. And I hope one day you'll find peace within yourself and become your best self-vision of yourself. But for the meantime, let that child of God, or that chosen one, or that innocent person elevate, become a best self-vision of themselves. It's called respect. Just because someone gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because someone overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. You are genuinely love all the right people. You are genuinely respected all the right people. And it's every true respect 365 days with no malicious intentions to bring harm towards yourself and others around you. Never allow the enemy or hate in disguise or a person with malicious intentions psych you out your thought process, on your freedom, and your eyesight, your pockets at the end of the day. They will sit here and try to fake gaslight you, act like they're so into on God, and the whole entire time they have malicious intentions to bring harm towards you and others around you. Protect your energy, because not everybody's having your time. And they try to psych out your eyesight. Be careful and protect your energy. I should appreciate time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe day. Have a safe week. Protect your energy, because not everybody's having your time. Naya, genuine love, respect. Love yourself with God's protection for every generation. It's the thought process of me. Have a good day. Have a safe week. Respect.